Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be having a look at my most favorited Ash of War for new players and also later players to be using. Now these are very powerful and I think every single player should have these in their inventory on some weapons. So I'm going to be showing you exactly where to get all of them and let's have a look at the showcase. Alright, for the next Ash of War we're going to be going for is Bloody Slash. You can get this from Fort Height, just to the right of the map. It is very early game. Kill one knight in this area and you'll get this Ash of War. Now why is this one so good? Well, instead of a normal slash with any weapon you're going to be doing, when you use the Ash of War, you do this huge slash with blood and it takes the tiny bit of health from you. And let's see exactly how much extra damage we get with this thing. So against this enemy, I'm going to use a normal slash and then a bloody slash to see how much damage we do. The normal slash is 348. With a bloody slash, we're getting 1,233. And the only thing we're going to be getting taken from us while using the Ash of War is like 2% health. Definitely something that everyone should have at least one weapon with this Ash of War. Next, we're going to be looking at the Hawthorn Stomp. Every single player, no matter if you're new, already finished the game, you have to have this one because the amount of possibilities with this thing is unreal. You can use it against a single enemy, a bunch of enemies, a boss, anything. This will do a bunch of damage. So how does it work? Well, it's pretty simple. But first, where is this found? From the first step, you want to just take this trail all the way left until you get to the Mana Carrier Mana Gate. Main Carrier Mana Gate. And it's actually located right here. So it's pretty simple. And you're going to find this invisible scarab just running around. Just kill it. Really easy. And then you manage to get it. So how does this work? Well, let me just gather a bunch of these enemies and we'll see. Basically, it's a stomp that releases icicles from the floor and anyone around it will take a bunch of damage. This works, like I said, for a single enemy, a bunch of enemies, bosses, whatever. So let's quickly use it. And boom, that's how it's used. Alright, I'm going to test it out on this a bit of a stronger enemy over here. Just to show you how much damage it can actually do. So we'll use it right here and then boom, 423 damage, and you can just do a couple more slash and he's dead. So these guys are actually quite powerful. You can again use this against bosses if you want to have that extra boost in damage, and it doesn't use that much of your mana. So there you go, definitely something that you should have. Alright, for the next Ash of War that I think a lot of people don't even know about is the Barrage Shield. Very easy one to get. The way you're going to find this is literally just below the first step. Just come down this trail until you get down here at Castle Morn Rampant. Now you want to wait until nighttime at this area. You can just do that by waiting at a grey site until nighttime, and then a knight will come through. He'll be all black. Kill him. Very easy kill, and you get the shield Ash of War. So compared to a normal shield, this Ash of War will make this shield even stronger. Less stamina will be taken by using this Ash of War and you can withstand even harder hitting enemies. So let's test it out real quick. I'm going to use a normal shield first and see exactly how much we can withstand and how much stamina uses up by getting hit by these enemies. Okay, all of these guys are here. Let's protect ourselves with the shield. Already 2 huge hits with the shield and we're done. Alright, now Ash of War shield, it's on. Now let's see. Taken many more hits already. Now imagine using this against a hard hitting enemy that you want to just quickly take a huge hit from him and then lay some attacks on them. This is very useful against a bunch of enemies, one enemy, against a boss, anything like that. This is going to come in very useful for a lot of people that are going to be using shields. Alright, for the fourth one we're going to be going for is Seppuku. Now this one is quite late game, but one of the best Ash of Wars in the game itself. So from the first step, you want to go all the way around, past the capital, through the capital into the Mountain of the Giants, and it's located all the way in the top right of the map. Quite far in. But anyway, in this area, you're going to again find another invisible scarab you have to kill. Very easy, and you finally get this. So what does this actually do? Well, again, stabbing yourself with this will give you blood loss. Now, what's blood loss? Well, let's have a look. Causes blood loss build-up. Now, with katanas, like the Uchi Katana, it brings that up to 70 from, I think, 30. What this will basically do is while you're slashing an enemy, randomly you're going to get this huge hit against them and cause blood loss, which is basically an extra boost of damage from their health bar. So instead of doing maybe 50 damage per slice, you do randomly like 500. It's pretty crazy. So there's actually a dragon around this area that I'll be testing this on, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. Okay, so here's a dragon. I'm going to quickly stab myself once again. It's going to take some health off us, and then we have blood loss. Now, let me hit this dragon for a bit, and I'll show you exactly what I mean about this. So we'll hit him a few times. We're doing 83 per slice, and then we're going to get randomly this huge burst of just damage output. There we go, right there. I heard it happen, and look at his health bar already. Huge hit. Again, huge hits. Already half health in just a couple of slices. This is definitely one of the best Ashivores in the game. Yeah, definitely get this if you're quite far into the game itself. 100% one of the best, probably the best Ashivore that I think is in the game, because katanas normally have blood loss, and you can put this Ashivore on anything and have blood loss on it. Again, huge damage output when you get that to proc. It is amazing. Or the last one we're going to be going for is the Gravitas. Now this one is basically gotten right at the beginning of the game, or you can get it on the katana, the meteoric blade. From the first step, just turn around, come down to this beach area, and grab it from this enemy. Now, why is it so good? Well, let's say you're getting surrounded by a bunch of enemies, or you want to do a lot of damage to an enemy very easily. Now, by doing this right here, you'll drag the enemy to you and do this huge amount of aerial effect damage. So let's test it out on these guys right here, because there's actually quite a lot of them. It might be a bit dark, but either way, let me show you exactly how it works. So let's say that you're getting surrounded by a lot of enemies, and you want to do not only damage to one enemy, but to all of them at the exact same time. Well, just use Gravitas, and this will happen. Just like that. And they're all dead, and there's one guy left, and you can kill them just like that. It is really, really powerful, and not only in the beginning of the game, but way until the end game as well. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it for this video. That's all the Ashivore that I wanted to make a video on for today. If you guys want another one, I'll be sure to make more. There's a bunch of these things in the game, so there's definitely something I can make a video on other ones. These are just my top 5 favorite, because I think they're the best ones. For now, I know there's a lot more, and I'll just have to look through them, and I may make another video. But anyway, thank you so much, and I hope at least one of these helps you out, and I'll see you all in the next one.